What's good, Relocation Football League fans? Week 3 continues. Only 2 games remain, and this is one of the 2 before the main event. And the main event should be a good one, a divisional matchup between the Celtic Tigers and the Conquistadors. Both 2 very hot teams, both 2-0. One team's got to lose their first game, though. But here we have the San Antonio Dreadnoughts traveling to Orlando to take on the Sentinels. As you can see, the overalls matchup, this should be a really good game. And both teams, 2 solid teams. Both teams coming in this contest 1-1. And let's see who can claim their second victory. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. San Antonio Dreadnoughts versus the Orlando Sentinels. What's good, Jay? Thanks for coming through the stream. So he's got the Dreadnoughts. So it's about that time. We're about to be live as we have this matchup between the San Antonio Dreadnoughts taking on the Orlando Sentinels. Coach Armstrong looking to get his second win of the season to break over 500, as he'll be going up against Marcus Martin as head coach and his San Antonio Dreadnoughts. As Coach Armstrong has the home field advantage, who's going to be able to come out on top of this one? We'll see. This was the scenery a moment ago as the Orlando Sentinels were getting ready to get onto the field, as well as the Dreadnoughts. Both teams look like they're wearing away uniforms, but the Orlando Sentinels actually having a light gray type of uniform. You definitely need to make those uniforms a little bit different, probably a little darker, but those are their away uniform, their home uniforms actually. So it's almost game time, and the Orlando Sentinels last week, they were able to pull off a great win thanks to their star rookie quarterback, Trey Allen. Trey Allen last week was 70%, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns. He accounted for over 350 yards of total offense, and he came out with a good win against the Cougars in that 17-9 victory. As far as the Dreadnoughts, last week they ended up losing their first game to the Huskies, as it was a close game. The Huskies ended up coming back. It seems like the Dreadnoughts should have won it, but the Huskies came back and ended up winning that one with a final score of 24-20. And so let's see if they can bounce back with their second win of the season here against the Orlando Sentinels. So without further ado, time to get straight into the action. Let's get to it. And here goes the Dreadnoughts, kicking this one off to the Orlando Sentinels, as this one is going to be fielded at the 1. We'll take this one past the 20. A stiff arm, and here he goes down the sideline. And I don't think nobody's going to catch him, so he open and drive. Oh, he gets taken down at the 18. Almost took the first kick return to the house for a touchdown, but he takes it for 80 yards all the way down to the 18. And that was a great way to start out the game. Carlos Leveretti on the return, and a touchdown-saving tackle right there by Hampton to save them from that opening return. What's good, Dr. Catherwood? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So that was a great return right there. And so the Orlando Sentinels here with excellent field position, as they'll be here at the 18-yard line. Keenan Drayton coming out onto the field, leading the Sentinels in receiving yards. And for the second time, Trey Allen will have his second career start. High snap, but they'll get the ball off of a draw play, and VJ Whitfield stuffed at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And so great job right there by the defense of the Dreadnoughts. Maybe if that snap had been a little bit better, probably would have been able to get something out of that play. But it's 2nd down and 10. There goes Trey Allen moving around. He's going to throw, and he's got a completion out to his tight end, Roland Jeffries. And he'll get this one to the 12 for a nice gain of about 6. And so they need 4 yards to move the chains. It was a great return, 80 yards by Carlos Leveretti to set them up in the great field position that they are now. But this Dreadnought defense doing a good, solid job. 7th overall in the AFC as far as ranked in the of defense. Here goes Allen looking, throws, nice catch made right there, and that's going to be a first down for Brandon Cushing as the tight end able to keep this drive going. It'll be 1st and goal at the 3. Allen a little bit off target with that throw, but a great adjustment and great catch made there by Brandon Cushing. Last week he had a fantastic game, 4 catches for 90 yards, and he led the Orlando Sentinels in receiving yards in that game. It's 1st and goal here at the 3-yard line. Orlando come out in the I formation. They'll pitch it out, stiff arm, and in the end zone for a touchdown goes the Sentinels, and that's VJ Whitfield to close out this drive, and the Sentinels just like that on the board first. And that was a great job by the offensive linemen, pulling, getting out to their guys, and a great job by VJ Whitfield fighting to get in that end zone, going up against a solid linebacker. That was Irvin Chisholm with the contact. But they get in, and here they are looking for the extra point to go up by 7. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Orlando Sentinels off to a great start here at home as they'll lead it 7-0 over the Dreadnoughts. What's good, Coach Armstrong? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Yeah, your team got off to an amazing start. An 80-yard kick return, almost taken all the way to the house. Shoestring tackle ended up getting taken down at the 18, and then the offense capping off with a touchdown. So you guys are up 7-0 here early. And here goes the Dreadnoughts, getting this one fielded from the 3-yard line. Stiff arm, and he'll stretch himself out to the 27-yard line on the return. And so for the first time today, here goes the Dreadnoughts starting quarterback, Phil Feely. As far as how he's done on the season, 386 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, though. So he's got to be more careful with the ball. And they are looking to come out to try to combat that touchdown they gave up earlier. Phil Feely going to be under center. In the first play, they run with Javonte Gilliam. And here he is juking his way to about the 30-yard line. Picks up about maybe 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's a look at the Dreadnoughts offense. This offense ranking in the AFC as the 11th offense ranking in the league so far for the AFC, as I said. And they'll be looking to try to go down the field and make something happen here. 2nd and 7. Here goes a quick throw out, and he finds Julian Wake, their leading receiver so far this season. Here's a look at the opposing defense that the the Dreadnoughts will be going up against. This Sentinels defense ranks 7th in the league, and so they are looking to be a tough group against this offense who I said they're ranking wrong. Actually, the Dreadnoughts are dead last in the AFC for offense ranking, so they are looking to try to be a lot better than they presume coming in this matchup. But they'll run the ball, and that'll be Gilliam making his way to the 37 for a 1st down. And so a good 1st down run there by Javonte Gilliam. And they'll continue to keep this drive going. Offset I formation here for San Antonio. They'll go with a counter run play, broken tackle as he lowers his shoulder and gets right back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. They'll have Feely in the shotgun here at the 37-yard line, but they'll hand it off to Gilliam, and he'll be stuffed behind the line of scrimmage, actually right at the line of scrimmage, by Wendell DeMache, who leads the Sentinels in sacks. And last week, he had himself 3 sacks. The Sentinels actually totaled up 9 sacks last week against the Cougars in their 17-9 victory. So this is a group that can definitely get some pressure out there to Feely. So he's got to make sure that he gets the ball out of his hands and quick. And there goes a pass incomplete as he tried to fit that one into Boyer. And an interesting fact about Boyer, he hasn't had a single catch so far this season, as being that their number 1 outside receiver. So, I mean, it's been a tough season so far for him. He had a chance right there for a catch. Wouldn't have got him a first down, though, but Ratliff absolutely lights him up. And it's 4th down as they'll have to punt it away. And so here goes the punt. And the Sentinels not going to call a fair catch. Stiff arm. He'll get it to the 15-yard line. Carlos Leveretti, I guess, feeling himself after that 80-yard touchdown. No, after that 80-yard kick return, he had to start the game. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 15. And here goes Trey Allen. It was his 2nd time being out onto the field, looking to put together another scoring drive here for the Sentinels. What's good, boss? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I formation here for the Sentinels. And they'll run the ball. Avoids the first tackle, but the defense blows it up. And that's going to be Irvin Chisholm, who's going to have him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 4 yards. Another look at this play. Defense just about sent everybody, as McChesney was there to slow him up behind the line of scrimmage. He avoided that one, but Chisholm able to blow him up. And now it's going to set up 2nd and 14 for the Sentinels. Back at the 11 here, 2nd down, and they'll go with the ground game. Here goes Whitfield as he'll get it to the 15, right back where they started. And it's now 3rd and 10. BJ Whitfield last week couldn't get anything going. He had 20 carries for only 42 yards. And so it's been rough for him so far rushing. And so they need to make sure they can keep this offense balanced and possibly get that going with a beautiful throw right there by Trey Allen as he's able to connect with Keenan Drayton in that dead zone in between the safety and the corner. What's good, Rez? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here's another look at this throw. Trey Allen just seems to be looking more comfortable in that pocket the more he plays, and more like a veteran quarterback as opposed to a rookie, as he just threw an on-the-money pass right there in between Hamlin and Javonte Ruff. Three for 3 in his 2nd career start is Trey Allen. Allen going to throw one, and this one is first incomplete pass as he tried to go back to Drayton, but he got blown up there by Nolan Angelo, and so that'll bring up now 2nd and 10 at the 38. On 2nd down, they'll go with a counter run play. Whitfield, they jump cut, and here he goes down the sideline, and it looks like nobody's going to catch him, and he'll go all the way for a touchdown, his 2nd touchdown already here in this game, 62 yards, and VJ Whitfield off to a way better start than he was last week. And this number 4 ranked AFC defense isn't looking like it here against the Sentinels right now. I mean, just doesn't seem like they have any answer for this offense, and the Sentinels already off to a hot start with 2 touchdowns on their first 2 possessions. Whitfield with his 2nd touchdown in just the first quarter alone, and here goes the extra point. It's up, and it's good. 14-0 here as the Sentinels lead it. And so here goes the kickoff. The Dreadnoughts getting points piled on them early here. They've got to get something going here on offense on this drive. And the return gets it out to the 32, so good field position to start with. So here goes Phil Feely for the second time today. Last time they were out onto the field, it was a quick 3 and out. They could not muster up a first down. So it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Pistol formation as they'll hand this one off to Gilliam. And he'll break the first tackle, but a great job right there by Ivory Odom to bring him down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And that is the key to success against this Dreadnoughts offense. Gilliam is definitely the key playmaker that they like to go to. And if you can shut down that running game, you got to put Phil Feely in a situation where he's got to win the game with his arm. And there's a lot of times where he's more inconsistent than he is accurate, but this time delivers an on-the-money pass, and that's going to be Leroy Boyer with his first catch of the season down at midfield. And that was a beautiful pass. Fits that one in right over the top of 2 Orlando defenders. And they'll have a big first down off of that play. So right at midfield are the Dreadnoughts. Their first down off of that pass play of the day. Feely. Play action and down. He's going to go for a sack, as that's going to be Ratliff. Dontavia Ratliff leads the team in tackles, and there he is with a sack. First sack of the game, and it's now 2nd and 20. Here's another look at this play again. It's just the play action took way too long, and they just did not have enough people to block for him. So he comes in free, untouched, and you don't want to have Ratliff have an opportunity at your quarterback like that. And so he brings him down for a sack, and it's 2nd down and 20. What's good, Lavish BD? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. He said, yeah, this Sean. Told you I'll be in this joint, man. Try to be on my professional, commentary. That's the way you gotta do it to try to will the people in, you feel me? Go back to my professionalism. 3rd down and 21 here for the Dreadnoughts. And here goes Phil Feely over the middle. 1st down, and he might be able to go all the way. Omari Fort has got one guy to beat, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Dreadnoughts able to cut the lead in half. 62 yards, answered right back after that 62-yard touchdown run by VJ Whitfield. Well, this game definitely isn't over yet. The Dreadnoughts are not a team to sleep on. Beautiful pass across the middle by Phil Feely. Like I said, at times he's inconsistent throwing the ball, but this time on the money, catching his tight end Omari Fort. He leads the team 2nd in receiving yards for the Dreadnoughts, and that was just on the money. Here goes the kick to cut the lead in half by a touchdown. It's up, and it's good. 14-7 is the score here, as the Orlando Sentinels have to worry about how the Dreadnoughts going to be able to come back. So they got to continue to put the pressure on them with their offense. As here goes the return. And that'll be Carlos Leveretti taking this one out to the 30-yard line. And here goes VJ Whitfield back out onto the field. And here's how he's done today. Making a lot of big plays. 2 possessions that these guys have had on offense. And each time he was able to close them out with a drive. Here goes that 62-yard touchdown run that he had on their last possession, and this one that started the game as he stiff-armed and fought his way through that tackle of Irvin Chisholm. So it's 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Orlando Sentinels. See if they can do 3 back-to-back drives with a touchdown. 2 tight ends, and they'll go with a handoff. Chisholm trying to hit a spin move, but the defense blows that one up behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here goes Trey Allen looking to pass. Throws on the move, and he's got a completion. And that'll be the tight end, Brandon Cushing, who's able to get that one to the 36. So they need 3 yards for a first down. 2 receivers out wide to the left. Shooting to the right. Here goes a throw and a great catch. He took a big hit. Nolan Angelo absolutely lit up VJ Whitfield on that play, but I guess he's got a lot of momentum on his side because I mean, he's getting touchdowns, he's making great catches, and that was a huge hit Angelo just put on him. Here goes a handoff, and VJ Whitfield once again with space, a spin move, breaking tackles, and a touchdown-saving tackle by Roosevelt Mixon down at the 37. 21-yard run, and that's his second run already here in this first quarter that he has rushed over 20 yards. This offensive line up front is doing an excellent job when it comes to run blocking for VJ Whitfield. And you can see him there showing off the ability at the running back position to make guys miss. Beautiful spin here on the safety, Javante Ruff, and breaking some tackles along the way. Great run there by VJ Whitfield. Seems like it's going to be a long day for this Dreadnoughts defense to try to stop that running game. First and 10 at the 37. They'll go right back to Whitfield. Breaks a tackle, and then he's wrapped up at the 34 as Nolan Angelo is able to get to him. 3 yards on that play, and the Orlando Sentinels just continuing to put together great drives. And they are moving down this field once again, it seems like with ease. There's a handoff. VJ Whitfield once again with space, a jump cut. He's on his feet, and I think he's got a first down. And he does. VJ Whitfield, 9 carries, 96 yards on the day. He's getting it done right here for the Orlando Sentinels. And they really haven't even had to call up Trey Allen to make something happen here. And you would probably figure that the Dreadnoughts defense would be doing way better than it is. As I said, this is a high-ranking defense in the league, but they are having a lot of trouble containing VJ Whitfield and stopping this offense. Forgot to say what's up, Coach Brown. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. First down and 10, just 1 second remaining, but they get the playoff. And that'll be it for the first quarter. A fantastic first quarter for the Orlando Sentinels, as here on their third possession looking to get another touchdown to close it out, as the first quarter ends with the Orlando Sentinels on top 14-7 over the Dreadnoughts. Said that boy running. Yeah, Coach Armstrong, he definitely have a great backfield, and even if he gets injured, you got Carlos Leveretti, who started off the game with momentum for the Sentinels with that 80-yard kick return, and so you guys are pretty stacked in that running back position. 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard run. They go on the ground, and this time the defense ready for him as they'll plug him down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. But here's how he's done so far. 11 carries for 96 yards. VJ Whitfield has been a monster at the start of this one. Trey Allen in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers out wide, and he's going to look to throw. Running out of the pocket. Throws, though, and there's a flag. It looks like that may be illegal forward passing, I believe. He stepped out.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
And yes, that's going to be a legal forward pass, so that'll be a loss of a down and a loss of yards as they'll back them up to the 24. Actually, they'll decline it. So at the end of the day, they have to kick this field goal. Probably should have accepted it to make the field goal a little bit more difficult, but they accept to decline it. And here goes the kick to see if they can stretch their lead to 10. And it's going to be blocked almost, but they end up actually kicking it through. I thought that was going to be blocked the way he came off that edge. That's a great job, though, by staying with it, and Tuner able to knock that one through for 3 points. And so the Sentinels will stretch their lead now to 10 to score 17-7. What's good, Travion Morgan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Yeah, the Dreadnoughts right now struggling a little bit. And so here goes the kickoff. Last time they put together an excellent offensive drive, though. So let's see if they can score again. Here goes a return by Branch Charles as he gets it to the 33. And the offense only gets started after that 27-yard return by Charles. What's good, Vittorio? Appreciate you coming through. 5 carries, 5 yards for Javonte Gilliam. This is the key to the Orlando Sentinels' success. They have to make sure that they cannot allow Gilliam to get out of the pocket for any big runs. And so they got to make sure they contain him well and keep it to Feely where he has to win with his arm. But here goes Feely, spinning around, throws, and he's off the mark. A tough throw to make across his body. And so that falls incomplete, and it's second down. Their last offensive possession, a 62-yard touchdown pass to Amari Fort. And it was a beautiful throw by Phil Feely. He's got to be able to keep that type of performance going, though, if he wants to come out on top of this one. They go with a quarterback draw play, and it doesn't work out for them as Ivory Odom's going to take them down for a short gain. And so it's now 3rd and 8 for the Dreadnoughts. What's good, BZ Benny? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Feely with a throw over the middle, and there goes Gilliam, able to break the contact of the first tackle and pick up the first down. Actually, that's Amari Fort, and Amari Fort off to a great start. He was 2nd in receiving yards for the Dreadnoughts, and he may just be leading right now. There goes a throw into the flats, and Gilliam this time is getting the ball, and he's blown up for a loss. They'll lose 2 yards. And that was a great play, great read by the defense as Wilkinson was able to get to him. Feely off the play action. Going to let one rock deep. 1-on-1. Here goes Ben Wakefield. Great defense by Trey Wilkins. And that's now going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the, I was about to say the Orlando Sentinels, but the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. I tend to do that at times, switch up the team's names. But now it's 3rd and 12 for Phil Feely. Let's see if he can get the first down here with his arm once again. 3-man rush, so he'll have some time. Stepping up in the pocket. Lets one go. Finds Gilliam. Makes the first defender miss, but he's going to be brought down at the 49. So good defense by the Orlando Sentinels. And it's 4th down as they'll have to punt it away. And you can see from that defense, they had everything deep covered. He had no choice but to check it down to his running back. Gilliam tried to make what he could happen. And it's not enough for the first down, so they'll have to punt it. So here goes the punt. This one angling towards the right, goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And the Orlando Sentinels, every possession, they have been able to come up with some points, looking to do the same here on this drive. Here's a look at how VJ Whitfield has fared on the season. Coming into this game, really hasn't done all that much. His 2 touchdowns on the season, both has came in this game. And so this right here may be the game to boost his confidence, to get him going for the rest of the season. But 1st and 10, here goes Whitfield. Bottled up and dropped down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. What's good, Daquan Brown? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Yeah, San Antonio right now not faring too well against the Orlando Sentinels. But Trey Allen here going to be in the gun facing 2nd and 10. Allen going to drop back looking to pass. Taking off, throws on the move, and he'll get this one out to his tight end Cushion as he'll get it to the 16-yard line. So now it's 3rd and 9. Good defense so far by the Dreadnoughts. Pump fake here, and Allen rolling out towards his left, and he's got a first down. Big hit, forces the fumble, and it's going to be recovered. The Dreadnoughts going to take over at the 25, and that's just the play they needed. And Trey Allen knowing, man, that was Something he shouldn't have probably done. Should have slid, got out of bounds, something. He tried to take on the contact with probably their hardest hitting linebacker, defensive player on the team. And Irvin Chisholm just lights him up. Great recovery there by Hamlin, and now the Dreadnoughts in great field position to be able to score. Here's a look at Amari Fort, the tight end. He has the only score for the Dreadnoughts, 2 touchdowns on the season, and he has been a key playmaker here in this one for the Dreadnoughts. Offset I formation. Here goes a handoff. Gilliam only can get right back to the line of scrimmage. Still surprised. He's got 6 carries for 5 yards. So this offensive line got to do a better job in run blocking for him. It doesn't seem like he has anywhere to go every time he's given the ball. 2nd and 10. Pressure's coming immediately. Gets this one out to Gilliam, and all he can do is get right back to the line of scrimmage again. So this defense, they're sending everything. I'm liking the play calls. They have came ready to play here in front of their home crowd, and they are looking to keep the Dreadnoughts to just a field goal here on this drive. Possibly even trying to get a turnover to get the ball back, but there goes, once again, a look at that great defensive coverage by the Sentinels. What's good, Ann? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's 3rd down and 10, 5 wide, empty set here for Phil Feely, all by himself. They'll motion Gilliam to the right side. To the right side. So it's 4-man pressure. And there goes a great job by the defense. Once again, he loses yards. So this Orlando Sentinels defense did not give up a single yard on that play. -1 yards on that drive. And so here goes the field goal to try to cut the lead back to just a touchdown. This one should be fairly easy. Good snap, good hold, and good kick as this one is through. The score is now 17-10 as the Orlando Sentinels still hang on to the lead. So what does RFL stand for? RFL stands for Relocation Football League. And the reason I called it that is because, it's created out of all the relocation teams in Madden. Well, here goes the Dreadnoughts kicking this one off to the Sentinels. This one's going to be fielded at the 4. And Carlos Leveretti, man, he's been having some good returns. But that time, that's actually going to be the safety Brandon Oliver on the return. So a lot of good special team returns for the Orlando Sentinels, setting up this offense in good field position. But this offense has just been having a lot of success running the ball, throwing the ball, just making plays happen. And here they are facing 1st and 10 at the 32. The next stream will be at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. And that'll be it for week 3. And I'll start up week 4 tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern as well with Monday Night Football. And for guys who are new to the league, if you want to learn more about the league, go to my website, relocationfootballleague.com. On that website, you have the ability also to submit a player to be in the league for next year's draft. And if you're 18 years or older and you have a PlayStation 4, you can also apply to be a head coach. We got a couple of head coaches in the league right now, as the Sentinels head coach is in the comments right now, Tor Armstrong. But I know he's a little bit cringing probably about that play. Just gave up a sack, and it's now 3rd and 16. But a lot that this league has to offer. There's merchandise that can be bought as well. It's a whole lot about this league. Go ahead and follow the social media accounts. All of that could be found in the bio of the channel, and hope to see you in more streams and in the league at some point. Third and 16 after the sack by Nolan Angelo. Here goes Keenan Drayton in the motion. He'll throw it, gets it straight out to his receiver, and that's not going to be enough for the 1st down. So good defense by the Orlando Sentinels, by the Dreadnoughts, and so they'll have to punt it away. Said the link isn't working on the website. Well, I'll type the website, in the comments real quick. Well, can somebody do that for me? I really can't do it right now. Said I have a quarterback for that. Can be in the draft. Yeah, Yeah, submit him right on through. I'm also going to be doing a college series for the league leading into the draft, so we'll be able to see what players also do in college as well. 1st and 10. Feely going to let one go. Diving catch for a first down. Beautiful grab by Leroy Boyer, a receiver who didn't have a single catch coming into this game after 2 full games. And there he is with a beautiful catch for that first down. And that was a great adjustment. That ball, it looks like, was supposed to be straight to him on the hook route. It was off target, but a nice diving catch to pick up that first down. David Walker, I like the name. 1st down and 10. Here goes Feely, stepping up in the pocket, throws. He's got a completion. That's going to be Julian Wake on the sideline with the catch for 7 yards. 11 of 14, 118 yards passing on the day for Feely. So he's been stepping up and doing what the Orlando Sentinels, I can say, probably didn't expect, because Feely, as I said, has been inaccurate. We could say that, inaccurate, and just hasn't been consistent. But in this game, he's been delivering some good throws. His players making some good plays. They got to get the ground game going, though. 2nd and 3. Feely rolling out of the pocket, sets up, doesn't throw the ball away, and gets destroyed by Sowell, recording his 4th sack of the season. And that's the 2nd sack of the day for Orlando. And Feely, on this play, I really feel he should have probably thrown that ball away. It looked like it was a terrible play call. 2 stick routes and just 2 flat routes. Nobody going deep. And they didn't even try to move to get open. So that was not a good decision to sit there and take the sack. And so now that makes 3rd down a long situation, as they'll have to pick up 12. Feely going to drop back looking to pass, goes over the middle. Great defense as he's able to knock that out of the hands of Julian Wake. And so that's 4th down, and the Sentinels will be looking to get back out onto the field. Really good defense right there by Orlando. And here goes the Dreadnoughts looking to boot this one as far as they can, and the punt is blocked. It's going to be scooped up, and he's on his feet, tripped up, rolling, trying to get in the end zone, but he'll be marked down at the 3. And so things get worse for the Dreadnoughts as the kick gets blocked by Brandon Oliver. It's scooped up, and the Sentinels going to have 1st and goal to start right at the 3-yard line. Oh yeah, the way that the draft works, the Daquan Brown as well. I'm going to just say Daquan, not the whole name. But the way that the draft works, Daquan, you can only send 1 player a year. So that way everybody has an opportunity to get drafted. But I can tell you right now, there's been so many submissions into this league. Last season's draft, which was just maybe about a month ago, there was 20 guys who didn't get drafted. So it's not guaranteed that your guy will be in the league. But you want to get yourself that opportunity by, at least submitting, because, at least majority of the players submitted do get to go in. But another thing I would like to say to make sure that nobody gets their hopes up if they do think about submitting a player is that you can don't expect your player to be a starter off the rip, because there's already a lot of positions that teams really don't need. So teams really looking for guys to be solid backups and things of that nature. So, as far as a rookie starting in this league, it's kind of rare. Here goes a handoff, and B.J. Whitfield in the end zone untouched again for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game in the 1st half. And that was simply easy, but why was it? Is because of the great job by the offensive line. They have just been fantastic when it comes to holding their blocks. And he gets his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. The kick is good, and the score is now 24-10. Yeah, I can see Vittorio's comments in English, even though I guess he must be typing in Italian, but I can't I see nothing but English words, so that's why I feel like sometimes like he can understand what I'm saying, even though he can't. But I really appreciate the support, man. We got RFL reaching all over the place, and all over the place, man. We got Italy, Germany. There's a whole lot of other places. I can't remember where Side said he was from, but he always says he hates it there. He wish he was in the U.S., but appreciate the support internationally, from those other countries. But here we are, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. It's a handoff. Javonte Gilliam, once again, held to a short gain. 7 carries for just 7 yards. This Orlando defense has done a great job stopping that ground game. And that's #1 priority against any team going up against the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. And they're doing a great job. Yeah, I play in real life as well. I play at Wesley College. I'm pretty sure he doesn't understand what I'm saying, but yeah, might as well. If somebody can translate to him, yes, I do play, and I appreciate it. Second down and 8. Pistol formation. Phil Feely on a look, throws, beautiful catch, and here goes Sheldon Shepard for a first down as he gets it to the 45 across midfield. He said, "Did you create a league or go a lot of seasons?" Oh, it's a whole process on how I was able to create this league through Madden. Big hit right there for the incompletion. So it will take some time for me to explain it, and so I won't explain it here. But I will be making a video once I'm able to get my capture card fixed on how I was able to create this league, so guys can be able to create that this type of league for themselves and have more fun with Madden, because as we all know, Madden at this point very stale. Nobody really likes playing it, but this definitely keeps the interest going when you can make a league like this for yourself and have fun and do things like this. It's just real fun to do. 3rd and 3. Feely off the mark. He waited. He didn't wait. He took way too quick. Look, I'm getting all caught up. He went way too quick on that decision. Should have waited for him to get out of that route out of the backfield. Threw it way too early, and so they miss an opportunity for a first down, so they'll have to punt it. And they'll fake it. Here goes a throw. He was wide open, and he overthrew him. Had an opportunity to go for a first down, but I guess that's what you're going to get when you got your fullback throwing a pass to try to pick up a first on a fake. And so they missed that, and they'll give the possession up to the Orlando Sentinels with good field position once again. First down and 10 at the 38. Here goes Trey Allen looking to pass. Runs out of the pocket. Nobody open, so he throws this one out of bounds. And it's incomplete. Trey Allen on the day. 7 of 10, 57 yards. This is a whole completely different looking game plan, it seems, for the Orlando Sentinels. Last week, it was the Trey Allen show. They had him doing everything. Running the ball out of the pocket, throwing the ball. But I guess a lot of the pressure and the load has been taken off of Trey Allen due to the great performance of B.J. Whitfield on the ground. And speaking of Whitfield, tries to throw it to him, and he threw it just too early and off target. Well, it wasn't too early. He just missed that pass. And so it's now 3rd and 10 for the Orlando Sentinels. Third down. Here goes Allen moving, taking a shot deep. This one going to be dropped. Incomplete. Good defense there by the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. And the Sentinels will have to punt it away. He said, do we play FCS or D2 schools? I mean, we can play Division I schools. My senior season is this season, and we don't have any team at the Division I level scheduled. So, we have the possibility, but will I play one? No. I used to play at a Division I school. For guys who've seen my documentary that I put up on the channel for when I used to play at Dell State. But, you can go watch that if you're interested. But, yeah, that's the case with Wesley. We can play D1 schools, but nothing scheduled this season, though. First and 10 and a false start. That's going to cost the Dreadnoughts 5 yards, pushing them back to their own 15. And they can't have these type of mistakes being down by as much as they are. They only have a minute now left in this first half. You need to get things going. Here goes Feely down. He's going to go for a sack. Doesn't even try to throw the ball away. And so it's 2nd and 24. And I don't understand why the Dreadnoughts are even calling a timeout at this point. I mean, they might as well go into the half the way the score is now and try to hope to, I mean, at this point, just make adjustments to be able to come back into this game. Now they're risking a chance of a possible safety, so they need to play it safe here. He's already close to that goal line. He's going to look to throw. He's in the end zone, and just as I said, Downey's going to go for a safety. Terrible play call and terrible decision by the Dreadnoughts. They are not playing good at all here in this one. And so they'll give up 2 points. And Feely just doing a terrible job of just trying to take off. Where did he think he was going on that play? Should have just thrown the ball. William DeMache recording his 5th sack of the season. Well, actually his 4th. That's his 1st sack of the day. Wesley wants Bama. Now, we can't play Alabama. We can play FCS schools. We can't play like FBS schools. So here goes the return, and Leveretti able to get this one to the 40. And they'll have 44 seconds and 3 timeouts to be able to put some more points on the board without before heading into the half. And so why not? And I feel that the Dreadnoughts, the Orlando Sentinels are going to try to take advantage of this opportunity, and the Dreadnoughts are killing themselves here, man. First down and 10. Here goes Trey Allen. He's going to throw the ball, and it's on the money as he finds Brandon Cushing for a first down. They'll burn a timeout. Yeah, you guys better not sleep on the Browns, because I'm going to tell you one thing. The Browns, even at their worst against any college team, would still win. I would say that's an opinion, but that's really facts. They may suck in the NFL, but you got to remember that those were all stars in the college level. If they were to play a college team, they'll destroy them. There's a huge difference between the NFL and the college level. Well, there goes a throw. That one incomplete. He had it in his hands, but the contact late from him running into the defensive back caused him to drop it. And so now it's 2nd and 10 at the 39. And Allen trying to take off, and he falls as he's tripped up by his own lineman's leg. And he'll just get right back to the line of scrimmage. So it's now 3rd and 10, 29 seconds left. They are out of field goal range. And most likely they'll look to try to make some type of play to get in the range to be able to get some points before the end of this half. What's good, Jay? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. There goes Trey Allen. Somehow he gets out of it, but he runs straight into the defender, and that's going to cost him an opportunity to be able to get a field goal, and coach is not happy with that. Trey Allen played excellent last week. This week he's not looking all that great, as he could have probably found a way to get out of there to make something happen, but I don't understand why he ran right into Ringer right there. And so they'll be looking to punt it away, but I doubt they'll punt this one before the clock hits 0. And they won't. So that's the end of the first half. The Orlando Sentinels coming out with a bang. They lead it over the Dreadnoughts here at home, 26-10. And so talking about these teams heading into the half, a lot of adjustments needs to be made for the Dreadnoughts. The play calling, for one, in my opinion, was terrible. Feely was playing pretty solid, but towards the end of that first half, he went back to the regular Feely we used to seeing, and so he's got to be more consistent when it comes to throwing the ball and just making the right decisions. He took a lot of unnecessary sacks, which ended up costing him 2 points. But what about the Orlando Sentinels today? They have been on fire since the start of this game. And, I mean, Trey Allen, yeah, he's been making a couple mistakes right now as far as taking off and taking some sacks. But the team has been really balling, especially that guy right there, number 39, B.J. Whitfield, 3 touchdown runs in that first half. And so he is definitely, definitely been his best game so far of the season. But the adjustments, like I said, that the San Antonio Dreadnoughts have got to be able to make. They've got to find a way to shut down B.J. Whitfield when he gets the ball. They got to continue to get pressure to Trey Allen. And if they can do that, they'll have an opportunity to get back into this game. And it's a great way to start it out, as they'll get the ball first to begin with. But down by 16, they need to make something happen and make it happen immediately. Here goes the return by Charles as he gets this one out to the 29. And the offense going to get out onto the field. So it's 1st and 10 for San Antonio at the 29-yard line. Shotgun for Phil Feely, as they'll have Javonte Gilliam back there with him. Feely looking to throw. He's got some time. He's got an open receiver, and that's going to be a completion to Amari Fort, the tight end, out to the 35, as he'll pick up 6 yards. Amari Fort's only got 3 catches, but he's got a lot of yards, especially off of that touchdown, 62-yard reception he had earlier. 3 catches, 77 yards so far in the day. Second and 4 at the 35. Blitz coming. Throws this one, and he blows it up. Javonte Gilliam, every time that he's gotten the ball, he's had somebody right there in his face. And so that must be the key to their game plan, is the key on Javonte Gilliam the whole way. There goes Feely with a throw and a big pass and completion to Julian Wake for a first down, as they'll get it across midfield. That was a nice touch pass right there by Phil Feely. And those are the throws that's going to be able to get them back into the game, so he's got to keep that going. Feely with a throw, and he'll get this one to Gilliam, as he'll get it to the 42, gain of 5. And the best bet right now, in my opinion, keep Phil Feely slinging. And they'll let him throw it. Great catch. Amari Fort able to catch it on the move, as that ball was coming in hot, fresh out of the route. But he's able to pick up that first. It's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here goes Feely, a throw, nice sideline catch on first down made there by Wake. He picks up 7, and it's 2nd down and 3. 4 catches, 41 yards by Wake. He's been making some big grabs though, and so far it's been a great opening drive to the second half for the Dreadnoughts. They should be able to get close out the drive with some points. Here goes Feely, taking a shot for the end zone, intercepted by Brandon Oliver. He'll take the knee, and that's going to be a touchback, as they'll get it out to the 20. And a great drive turning into nothing, as Feely, once again, not making the wise choice on this throw. Safety in the middle of the field. Looks like he tried to go there to the post. And when you got a cover 3 look, that's not a smart idea to throw that ball. He throws an interception, and here goes B.J. Whitfield. That first half, 15 carries, 105 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has been balling. And let's see what he can do here in this second half to start out. First down, they'll run, and Whitfield off to a great start, but man, what a big hit he takes from Javonte Ruff. 16 carries now for 115 as he picks up the first down. So it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here goes Trey Allen throwing one up. That one dangerous. Could have been intercepted. Try to get that one into Keenan Drayton. But a great job there by the defense. It's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Play action. Here goes Allen looking to throw. Rolling around. Can't find anybody. Throws this one out. And so now they'll be facing 3rd and 10. Allen going to look to try to throw, and down he's going to go for a sack. He has just been contained well there by the Dreadnoughts. Haven't allowed him to really take off out of the pocket to do anything, and that's the 3rd time that he's been sacked today. Eric Friedman leads the Dreadnoughts in sacks. And there he is, recording his 4th on the season. And so far, the Dreadnoughts doing great in coverage. Last week, they had 4 interceptions on that loss still to the Huskies. And so it's got to get a feeling that Trey Allen not really trying to try these DBs. And here goes a return as Grant Charles gets this one out to the 26. And so Feely going to come out onto the field. 19 of 26, 191 yards, a touchdown and an interception. I would have to say he's playing pretty well, but he's made a lot of decisions on those incompletions that he's made so far that haven't been beneficial to the team. And here they go, 1st down and 10. Feely going to let one go. Diving catch made there by Sheldon Shepard. And that'll only get them 2. I mean, he's gotten some good catches, but Phil Feely hasn't quite been on target. It seems like the receivers have got to adjust a lot to make the catches, so Feely, he's getting a little bit of a good amount of help from his receivers. He's just got to be on target a little bit more. He has been on target, but when it comes to those big plays, he needs to make sure he can get that out there. There goes a handoff. Javonte Gilliam again. Behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of 2 yards. He's got 8 carries for just 5 yards. What's good, Nicholas? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Third down and 10 at the 26. Feely getting pressure, throws this one out, and that's not going to be enough for the first as Amari Fort is brought down at the 27 for just a 1-yard gain, so they'll have to punt it away. And this Orlando defense just has everything on lock. This ground game can't go anywhere. The passing game, they can barely get passes off because he's been getting sacked frequently from the pressure. And so, it's been a tough one here for the Dreadnoughts. But they've got to get something going before this game gets out of hand. Still a lot of time left to come back. It's a little bit under 7 minutes here left in the 3rd quarter, but the Dreadnoughts trailing by 16, and the Orlando Sentinels now with an opportunity to stretch this lead by 2 possessions. Counter run play. VJ Whitfield going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Big hit there by Fields. Defensive tackle right there on the tackle, and that'll bring up now a 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. You can see big number 99 shedding off the block and delivering a hard hit for a loss. to VJ Whitfield. So a nice play right there by Fields. Really don't get to hear too much about Fields, but he's a solid defensive tackle there up front for the Dreadnoughts. I formation, they go right on the ground, and there goes Whitfield getting it out to the 26, excuse me, the 25. Yeah, so he'll just pick up about 3 yards. So now it's 3rd and 8. And this Dreadnoughts defense is what's going to be able to keep them alive and end to this game. They cannot allow them to convert here on this 3rd down. Allen going to look to throw, stepping up in the pocket. Falls, as that's the 2nd time he's been tripped up by his own lineman. He's got to be aware of where he's at. And there goes a sack. That's going to count for the Dreadnoughts, as they'll have to punt this one away. This one's going to be fielded at the 22. A great job right there by the special teams. Only a 2-yard return for Branch Charles. The Dreadnoughts got to get something going here now. Phil Feely, 75% on the day. That's a good total. But he's got to be able to lead his team down the field to try to cut into this game. They need 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions in order to tie the game up. And here goes a counter run play, and all day, man, they have just stuffed that ground game. And they'll actually bring Gilliam back for a loss of a yard. 9 carries for 4 yards for Javonte Gilliam. And it's not even his fault. You can clearly see this offensive line when it comes to run blocking against the Sentinels have not been able to hold their blocks whatsoever, as they are just coming in from all angles, plugging up every single hole that they are trying to run through. And it just has really singled out their offense. They've been one-dimensional pretty much all day, having to pass the ball. And here they are looking to throw on 2nd and 11. Gets this one out to Gilliam. Beautiful juke move. Jukes again, and he's got a 1st down. And that's how explosive he is when he's got the ball in his hands, but he just hasn't had any space to have anything work. And so that's a great job, great game planning, as we can clearly see from the Orlando Sentinels, by keeping their best playmaker from getting the ball in his hands and making him do something with it. First and 10 here at the 35-yard line. Shotgun for Phil Feely. We'll have 4 receivers out wide. Feely going to look to throw. Pressure's coming. Lets one go, and a good catch right there by Gilliam, as he'll get it to the 42 for a gain of 7. That's his 10th reception today. He's only got 30 yards. They won't even let him contribute through the air, which is just a phenomenal job by the Sentinels. It's like someone is there even after he catches the ball, and that's been the case all day. Second and 3. Here goes Phil Feely in the pistol formation. Play action as he'll look to throw. He's got good time. Lets one rip. Almost intercepted. Great play on the ball. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play on the ball there by Conrad, as he tried to squeeze that one into his receiver, Boye. And he just swatted that one away. Under center here is Feely, as he'll look to throw for the 1st, and he's got a great catch in traffic there by Sheldon Shepard, and they'll keep this drive moving. Sheldon Shepard has been a great receiver for the Dreadnoughts in that slot position, and there he is in the slot. And somebody you can even throw the jump ball to. He's very explosive. And here goes Gilliam finally with his best run of the day. And that's a gain of 7. And if they can have success, I mean, they're having success throwing the ball. But the defense already knows the consistency of Philly to keep this pass game relevant just isn't there. So they'll take away the ground game regardless. And here goes a good throw, though. Philly able to connect with Wake across the middle. And he'll be down at the 36. First and 10. This has been a great drive for the San Antonio the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. They'll get this one to the 33-yard line. There's also only 3 yards for Javonte Gilliam. 11 carries, 14 yards. Second and 7, but they will not get the playoff as that is the end of the third quarter. We reach the fourth and final. Dreadnoughts still trailing to the Orlando Sentinels 26-10. But Phillies are putting together a good drive here. Let's see if he could cap this off with a touchdown. And so the objective here in the fourth and final quarter for the Dreadnoughts: go down the field, score a touchdown, and get the 2-point conversion and do it again. If they can do that, they can tie things up at 26. Pistol formation here for Philly as he'll look to throw. And he could not let it go in time as Demache gets to him for his second sack of the day and 5th of the season. And here's another look at this play. Really didn't get enough time at all to be able to evaluate the field. Looks like he had Sheldon Shepard about to get open. Maybe that was where he was about to throw the ball, and it looked like it was, but by that time, Demache was already closing in, and he gets the sack. It's now 3rd and 16. Feely going to drop back on this 3rd down. Gets this one out to Mackey. And Mackey will be brought down at the 38. Not even in field goal range. It's 4th and 12. We'll see what the San Antonio Dreadnoughts will do here. Will they punt this one away? I would probably say to do so because there's still a little bit of time left, but you never know. They could go for it. All depends on really what they want to do. Neither call, whichever way they go about it, not a bad decision, so we'll see. And they'll just play it safe, punt the ball, and try to pin the offense somewhere near their own goal line. And here goes the punt. This one angling towards the left. Out of bounds at the 7. Beautiful punt right there. And maybe if they can get a safety, they could cut the 2 points and have it now to just 2 touchdowns they need to score without having to go for 2. So we'll see if they can do that. Backed up here at the 7. What's good, Roberto? Appreciate you coming through the stream. Here goes a handoff. Whitfield in the open field, and he'll have a first down at the 19. 129 yards on the day for V.J. Whitfield and 3 rushing touchdowns off of 19 carries. He has just been dominant all game, and the Dreadnoughts just don't have an answer. There goes another handoff to Whitfield as he'll be met by McChesney out past the 20 for just a 1-yard gain. Second down. Here goes play action. Trey Allen moving around, throws this one out of bounds. And Trey Allen has been making some very terrible movements in the pocket. I mean, he could just sit still and look for something to get open. He's been running backwards and throwing a lot of ill-advised throws. He lets this one go before he got sacked, and he finds Brandon Cushing. But they'll be there to bring him down for a short gain. And so now it's 4th and 5. And the Dreadnoughts once again with an opportunity to make something happen on offense. Here goes the punt. And beautiful juke move there by Branch Charles as he'll be brought down at the 37. And here goes Field Feely again. They were putting together a great drive last time, but they came up short, had to punt it away. And now that they have good field position here at the 37, let's see if they can take advantage and make something happen here and put together a touchdown drive. As he'll be all in the backfield by himself, 5 wide, empty set. Field Feely looking, throws, and it's going to be caught for a first down as he finds Leroy Boyer. Still a little bit of a shock that he had no receptions before coming into this game, but he's made some big catches today here for the Dreadnoughts. He'll look to throw the ball here again. Over the middle, wide open, Sheldon Shepard juke move, and he gets it inside the 15 to the 14. Big play through the air, and the Dreadnoughts in just 2 plays able to get this one in the red zone at the 14. Handoff, and Gilliam once again going to be plugged for no gain. Here goes Field Feely all in the backfield by himself. As he's got 5 receivers out wide, he'll be looking to throw to. And here goes a throw incomplete right off the face mask of Amari Ford. He wasn't paying attention, I guess, or didn't see the ball coming. And so that one falls incomplete, and it's now 3rd and 10 for the Dreadnoughts. And it was there, too. He just didn't realize it had to have been that the ball was coming, and it hits right off of him incomplete. Luckily, that one didn't get intercepted. And they'll run the ball. And they're going to be in the end zone with Javonte Gilliam. And that's the touchdown they've been looking for. And Javonte Gilliam with his hands up, celebrating. It's been a rough day for him. He has not been able to do much of anything on the ground. And there he is, breaking off a long touchdown run. Well, not long, but a good little length of a touchdown run there to be able to cut this lead down and look to go for 2 points to try to make it a 1-possession game. And so they need these 2 points. Let's see if they can get it. Shotgun. It's the 5 wide empty set for Feely as he'll look to throw. And he's trying to escape, and down he goes. The 2 points aren't going to be there, and so now it's going to remain a 2-possession lead that the Orlando Sentinels have. Five plays, 63 yards on that drive. Javonte Gilliam was able to cap it off with a touchdown, but man, that 2-point conversion was needed. Wilkinson able to get to him. And they've got to get a stop, score, and get the ball back again and put up some more points to try to win this one. 16-26 is the score. And the Orlando Sentinels going to take this one from the 2. Brandon Oliver getting this one out to the 30. And the offense is going to get started. This offense has been on a shutdown ever since the first half. A great job by this San Antonio defense. They struggled in that first half, but now the game is really in the hands of the Sentinels with Trey Allen. Their offense has been able to make some plays, I'll have to say. But right now, if they could get a touchdown, that can really help them seal this game. Exactly 9 minutes left here. And on first down, they'll go with a screen pass. Whitfield breaking a tackle and then getting hit hard there by Ruff. Picks up a good gain of 7, though, on first down. And it's 2nd down and 3. A nice play call right there on first down. And he took a big hit there by Ruff. Ruff has been hitting him pretty hard, but a great job by Whitfield hanging on to the ball. Hasn't coughed one up yet this season. I wouldn't say no. He did fumble, I think, at one time already. So he hasn't coughed one up this game though. And so it's 2nd down and 3. Shotgun here for Allen. It's a handoff, and Whitfield in the open field. Another big hit by Ruff. You better be careful, because if he keeps taking those shots, he may cough one up. But there goes another first down for the Sentinels, giving it to their workhorse. Whitfield with a carry again, and he'll get this one to the 48. And he'll pick up 3 yards. It's now 2nd and 7 for the Sentinels, and they are doing a good job of wasting time by running out the clock, trying to make it difficult for the Sentinels to come back from this 10-point deficit. Here's a handoff, and he'll be across midfield at the 49. And here's a look at these offensive comparisons. As far as yards, the San Antonio Dreadnoughts have more yards than the Sentinels, but they are trailing by 10. This offense has just had trouble with finishing drives. They were able to finish on that last drive with a touchdown. Couldn't get the 2-point conversion. And now they'll have to hope that this defense can get this stop against the Sentinels. And there goes a beautiful play, as that will be a first down, as he finds a wide open receiver, Tyler McGarity, coming across. I thought that Trey Allen would probably take off with that, but he saw the bigger picture, saw a bigger play, let it rip, and he's on the money to go for a big first down. And that play right there could be the nail in the coffin already, because that goes to serve as a big play to continue to keep the drive moving and for them to waste the clock. There's a handoff, and Whitfield with another good run. He gets it at the 16 for a gain of 7. At this point, this defense has got to be tired. They've been on the field all day. This has been a long drive as well. There goes a throw across the middle. Brandon Cushing down at the 1. They say his knee hit the ground before he got in the end zone. And Trey Allen looking more like his game last week now, as he's now dissecting this defense with nice passes. One yard away from the end zone, and a touchdown will close the game here, most likely for Orlando. Great play right there, as that run gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Actually 4. Forgot they were at the 1. 2nd and goal. Here goes a handoff and a forced fumble, but it gets recovered right back. That was the hit and play that they needed to try to get the ball back and back into this game, but they don't get it. So the forced fumble doesn't go their way, and the Orlando Sentinels still with possession, looking to try to score. If they can, it's game over. Here goes Allen throwing across his body. This one caught in traffic, and that's a touchdown, which should seal the game as he finds Wilbur. And that was a great catch by Wilbur. That was defended well. He had defenders all over him. The contact, they tried their best to force the incompletion. A great catch by Wilbur in traffic, and here goes the extra point. It's up, and it's good. We now lead by 17. He'll field this one at the 3-yard line. Branch Charles. He'll get his offense out at the 28. And so with the time left, I mean, it's got to be a miracle for anybody to come back from this, but the chances of anybody coming back in the situation that they're in, it's really low. I mean, probably less than 1%. Pistol formation here. Phil Feely going to look to throw. Stepping up in the pockets, got good protection, and this one incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 at the 28. Feely once again in the gun. Setting up the screen pass here. Gets it out to Gilliam, but it's been the same scenario as Dacus was there immediately in his face, dropping him down for a 1-yard gain. And you can tell that the offense was trying to get Gilliam the ball. He's been getting a good amount of carries in this game. I mean, I don't think they gave him that many carries, but I would have to say he really didn't have opportunities to get the ball that much because of how fast the Sentinels were able to put points up on him, and so they really couldn't use him that much on the ground game. Tried to get him the ball through the air. He's got 11 catches, but he's only got 31 yards. That goes to show you that this defense keyed in on Gilliam, and that game plan worked to perfection as they are able to knock off the Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts were the high favorites actually to come in and win this game, but a great job here at home as the Sentinels were able to protect their home turf. And here goes a sack as Mahaffey comes in free, and it's now 4th down. So they'll look to go for it. They need 17 yards, but this game is over. Play action, Feely looking to throw. Lets one go, and there goes a 1st down completion as he finds Leroy Boyer. And that puts him over the 300-yard passing mark for the day. Unfortunate that they won't be able to come up with a victory here. There goes a throw, and incomplete as he couldn't hang on. Setting up the screen here. It's not there. It was covered well, and so he throws this one away. Third and 10. Feely's getting everybody sent at him, avoids him. Throws, and he had a step and a guy open, but he just couldn't deliver a good enough pass. That was going to be a tough pass to make anyway, right there on the sideline. And that would have had to have been a beauty in order for it to be completed. 4th down, they'll send a blitz again. And he'll let one rip, one-on-one, intercepted. And that's definitely going to close the game. Spin move, and he'll get this one to the 35. That's Buchanan, who is leading the Sentinels in interceptions now with his 2nd on the season, 1st in the game. And an interception last weekend. Now he's got 2 games back-to-backs where he's got a pick. He tried to get that one up to his big playmaker, Leroy Boyer. That was a great adjustment, great interception by Buchanan. And the Sentinels going to just run out the rest of this clock and call it a game. Trey Wilkins has done a fantastic job in those one-on-one jump balls to Boyer. That's the 2nd time he was able to knock it out of his hands and make a play. That time forcing the interception. And Trey Allen coming out onto the field for the last time today. Once again playing a fairly fantastic game. He took a good amount of sacks than he should have probably in this game from how he was moving in the pocket. But he still took good care of the football, didn't turn the ball over or anything. And what about that guy right there, V.J. Whitfield? That rush, he's rushed for over 150 yards in this game. And once they saw the hot start that he got off to in that first half, 3 touchdowns. I mean, this guy He's gotten close to 30 carries in this game. That's something that usually the Sentinels don't do. They usually don't run the ball that much. But this time, when they've seen this much success, they're going to keep giving it to him. VJ Whitfield, a fantastic game, and that play right there should be it for the day. And that's it. Clock has hit 0, and it's celebration time here in Orlando as the Sentinels were able to pull off a great win over the San Antonio Dreadnoughts at home. And so the Dreadnoughts going to fall now to 1-2 on the season, as the Orlando Sentinels will break now over 500, improving to 2-1. This was a fantastic game, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming through, checking it out. We got one more game left to go, as I won't be, of course, as I say every time, not showing the stats after the games. Just going to close it and enjoy the rest of my day until it's game time at 8. But once again, appreciate you guys coming through. Great win, Coach Armstrong. This was a solid win over the Dreadnoughts. Dreadnoughts was my favorite, is my favorite team still, but I mean, that was a heck of a win. And I feel, man, Feely's either got to get more consistent. Well, he actually played a good game this game, man. I don't know what it was, but we just couldn't put up the points that we wanted to. But that's going to do it here in Orlando, as the Sentinels were able to come up with the victory. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys for one more game to finish out Week 3 at 8 p.m. Eastern, as we will have a fantastic divisional matchup between the undefeateds. It'll be the Dublin Celtic Tigers taking on the Mexico City Conquistadors, and what should probably be game of the week, which is why I had it as a main event. But appreciate you guys once again coming through, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.